I guess I'm just gonna start. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream slash YouTube video. And this team is an interesting one. It's a little wonky. It's got like Executor and Tauros and stuff. You don't really see that often. I haven't actually tested this team extensively. I'm kind of just using it on a laddered account because it seems good. I don't know. But we're just going to try it out because why the hell not? Hopefully we won't die. I've been playing so much Hearthstone lately that maybe my Pokemon knowledge and skill has kind of depleted. I'm not really sure. Okay, what the fuck is this? Private room, not private tomb. Why do I always type that wrong? Why can I spell? I'm typing so badly. Alright. I'm like dyslexic today. What should I lead with? Probably my dedicated lead. I don't see. Well, I do see a defogger, but let's just lead with it anyway. Fuck it. Gabite. Now, this looks like a stealth rocker. I don't mind rocks too much. If he goes for an EQ, I wonder if I could take one and outspeed. Probably not. He is faster. I do have the sucker punch though, so that's okay. It's not super good, but I think I'd rather have my rocks up. I'm taking rough skin damage anyway. If I would have EQ'd there, that maybe would have OHKO'd. No. Well, it'd be close. It'd be close. I could go into Executor. Does this thing get knockoff? Is that a stupid question? I mean, Executor, like, what can this thing really do to me? A dragon move would hurt, but I don't foresee it having, like, toxic or anything. Floatzel's good with just Ice Punch. You know? Slurpuff could just come in and start doing its thing. But I gotta watch out for Kingler, because Crabhammer will shit on my day, so I can't sit up till that thing's done. I guess we go to Executor. I don't know. Let's set up sub. How often do I do Smogon Calcs? Usually when it's a very competitive match, because I want to make sure I can kill something and all that. Okay, so he might try to defog. I'm gonna Leech Seed, and the endless seeding begins. Buddy, I'm gonna stop petting you because you're licking my hand and making it sticky. And I know, bud. I'm sorry. So I could also Infestation. Or I could just Endless Substitute, in case he tries to Air Slash. Let's just Endless Substitute like a dick. This thing doesn't have recovery, so... In fact, this thing actually decimates a lot of his team. Because, I mean... You know, what can they really do? Chameko. This thing... I want to say it might get a sound move, but I'm going to go for a Leech Seed anyway. I have no idea what this thing's going to do. But Leech Seed's like the best play to make every time, unless it's a grass type. Then you use Infestation. Can you please put the music bar into the screen? I would, but with OBS it's weird. And it only shows like a portion, and so Infestation actually traps this thing, which is interesting.
It's time for a little blood.
I'll just Leech Seed. Now, see, here's the thing. Thank you, by the way, SlyUx432 for subscribing. I don't think Air Slash is gonna be doing that much. Okay, it did more than I anticipated, but we have the Leech Seed on it. We have Substitute. He's infestated. I could even just... I mean, he can't switch is the thing, so that's why this set's so bastard. It's such a bastard. I was running Sludge Bomb for Shiftry, but I think Infestation is actually better because he can't do anything. He can't switch out. It's like a guaranteed kill. He has Rest. Well, that makes things... He's got Resto Chesto. He's still hurt by the Infestation.
It's time for a little blood.
Thank you, Whipped Cream, for subscribing. Why does my title say Hearthstone? Probably because you haven't refreshed. I updated the title. It should be fine. So I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere if he has Rest. He's finally free from the Infestation, though. So what I'm gonna do is go out into Dragalge, predicting him to Air Slash, and then from here something pretty much dies. Nothing can take a Dragon Pulse. Sludge Bomb, Gabite can switch in, so and plus Coughing. So let's just go for Dragon Pulse. Chameco. I could take it pretty well, actually. He can Psychic and all that. Do I want to just kill this thing? Maybe. Could go back into Executor. Could go into Slurpuff. Let's just try to kill it. He might try to set up screens, but might as well try. Because I do... Actually, no, I don't have Wish. Forgot I took that off on Slurpuff. Might need to put that back on. We'll just try to kill it. If it doesn't work, then... Damn. It kills it. Alright, cool. I guess this guy just really likes his Eviolite. I guess Eviolite Coughing is better than Wheezing defensively? I don't know. So in comes this thing again. I think Executor just handles it. Either that or Slurpuff. I'm scared of that being banded. Buddy, are you chasing your tail? You want to go walking, bud? It's raining. We can't. I know. It's terrible. I'm sorry. Alright. He's just gonna Dragon Claw. That does dick all. Let's just Leech Seed. BT, why don't you run Slurpuff with Citrus Berry and Burden as well as Play Rough and Belly Drum? Because the only good physically offensive move it gets is Play Rough, whereas its special move pool is much better. Gets Draining Kiss, Moonblast, or Dazzling Gleam. He's gonna Roar. That's fine. I'll just go for Rock Miss and... Okay, I think Zen Headbutt kills this. If Rock Climb did that much, that with Stab is about... It's like 117. So it's around 170. And then Zen Headbutt times 1.3. 80 times 1.3 is like 120. Should do double. Right? I do have Aromatherapy if it doesn't. I could go into Floatzel since it doesn't get burned. It can't get burned. I don't know. And Mantine can't really switch in on it. Let's go to Floatzel. Since he can't burn me. He's going to T-Spikes. Well, I can absorb those. Why are you doing that? I guess he wants to poison one thing, but let's just go for waterfalls, even if Kingler wants to come in. Huh. Critical hit, that's nice. He's just gonna... I saw someone say that Taurus is OP and NU. It's really good. I don't know about OP. There's a lot of things OP, but I don't think Taurus is one of them. I don't consider it that cheap. I don't know. You know, I think Barbarical is overpowered in NU, but I barely see it for some reason. So I think the best play to do here is to... Like, I'm not really going to get a chance to use Dragalge again. Maybe against Raichu. But I'd like a safe switch into something, because Kingler is actually a huge threat. Because I figured he would knock off there. Okay. I'm going to say that's banded. So I think I want to go into Tauros and just start rock climbing the world. Because it can't take it that well, I don't think. And I'm pretty sure it's banded and I can live a knockoff. Crabhammer is a different story. Crabhammer is a different story. As long as Rock Climb doesn't miss, it kills whatever comes in. I could even go for EQs, but I think that's a little... Oh, Jesus, that's bulky. Alright, let's go for EQ so we don't miss. Awesome. I would set up Calm Minds with Slurpuff all day, but the thing is, so with Kingler around, it's really powerful, so, you know, I gotta watch out. I'm gonna go into Floatzel predicting the Crabhammer this time. Even though I can't really do anything back, I can switcheroo something. Maybe. Hope he's not stream sniping. He is taking a while. I don't know. That would suck. But there's nothing I can do about it. Again, I hate to accuse people of stream sniping, but if they take a long time to make a really like psychic play, it's fishy. Because he's taking a long time. Oh. Might have like a heart attack or something. God, the damage. That's scary. Well, if I switch through Choice Band, that's not going to do anything, so we might as well. He's faster. He is scarfed. He is scarfed. Well, that puts my mind at ease, kinda. Let's see. He really can't go into anything safely if I Leech Seed. Raichu, I'm not really scared of. This thing, I'm not really scared of either. He's probably going to want to rest this turn. I'm going to go into Slurpuff. No, he's actually going to Air Slash. He's probably going to rest this turn then, thinking I'm a harmless wall. But I'm going to Calm Mind on his ass. Or he's going to go for Scalds and get a crit burn. Well, there goes my chances of setting up. He gets another crit. This is good fun. Okay. All hope is not lost. I'm just going to Psychic, because if this thing comes in, it gets 2 KO'd. I get a crit. When it doesn't matter, it's going to get 2 KO'd anyway. Hidden Power. It's It's whatever. Well, he can't lock himself into Crabhammer, I don't think. It's got to be knockoff. Or he is gonna... That's another crit! Are you serious, game? Okay. I'm not saying, like... A lot of people like to say that hacks happens to everybody, and I'm not as unlucky as others, but that's pretty fucking unlucky. That's like 3 in a row. I don't know. I don't want to miss, so we're gonna go for EQ. Although I think he outspeeds me and kills me anyway, actually. Because I forgot he scarred. He missed! I take back what I said. Sometimes I can be lucky. But hey, that's fucking justified. So yeah, I don't even care. That is justified. Alright. How close am I to getting 150 subscribers on Twitch? Well, a few people unsubscribed after they reached the goal, so I think I'm at like 99 now, actually. So I guess 50 off. I plan to do the drinking session pretty soon. I've been a little sick and on a tiny vacation, which is why I haven't posted videos in a while. But what do I want to lead with here? Regirock is annoying. That thing's going to be a little bit of a problem. I guess we just lead with Golem. Maybe? Maybe Floatzel? Executor? Let's actually try Executor.
It's time for a little blood.
Thank you, Dunkmaster Flex, for subscribing. Leads off with Cling Clang. Well, if he substitutes, I'm fucked. Straight up. Cling Clang's incredibly scary in NU. I'm gonna Psychic to see what he does. He's just gonna go right for a Shift Gear. See, here's the thing. If he subs, I get swept. Pretty much. Which is why... See, I don't know. I think Cling Clang's too good for NU, but again, not a lot of people use it. So it's like, well, if I take out something on this team to stop Cling Clang, then... Because it has just the right move pool to fuck over a lot of stuff in NU. I think the only thing that really stops it, guaranteed, is like... Seismitoad. Maybe a bulky ground type. I'm gonna try to Leech Seed him just so, you know, if he subbed there though, it might have been game. So he Gear Grinds. I can go into Floatzel here. He switches out into Ludicolo. That's a weird switch. I guess he was wanting to go for Ice Beams. I guess I'll go into Slurpuff now, though. He Fake Outs. Okay. I guess I'll just Calm Minds. This thing comes in, but can Regirock really do anything to me? Let's keep doing it. I mean, I don't know why he's not going into Cling Clang. I guess because I could have Flamethrower or a Hidden Power Ground. Yeah, let's actually go for that. That way, in case he does go into Cling Clang, it fucks him up. I'm not entirely sold in this set. It looks like a Salt Vest. He misses a Stone Edge, but he's probably gonna think it's HP Ground and not go into Cling Clang now. So that's okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sold on this set though. I'll go for another Draining Kiss. Like, it's good. Like, look, it's doing work against Regirock because he has the Kling Kling. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Let's go for it again, though. Maybe coax that out, because I'm not really ready to sweep yet anyway. No, I think he's just gonna let this thing die. It's really weird. I guess he really doesn't want me to go for Hidden Power Ground on Kling Kling. But yeah. He goes into Xatu? Why? Maybe to Toxic me? Substitute? Why aren't you going into Kling Kling? Maybe he doesn't think he can kill with Gear Grind, but I'm pretty sure he can. He's gonna Calm Mind. Oh shit. Well, if he has Psyshock, that's really bad. I'm gonna Calm Mind. But yeah, if he Psyshocks, I'm in a world of hurt. Please don't Psyshock. Goes for sub. Well, now I am... He's probably going to have Psyshock. There's no other reason why he's doing this. Of course he has this, though. Like, it's perfect to counter me. How am I going to break it? I guess I'll have to sacrifice something. Floatzel? Sure. Oh, he didn't sub. That was a mistake. Yeah, he can get Whirlwind too. But luckily he's not that fast. There we go. I don't think that crit mattered because I'm banded. If it did, I apologize. Yeah, I did have Golem too with the Sturdy. But Stone, depending on Stone Miss... I won't tell him I'm banded, I'll just say it probably didn't matter. This is a pickle though. And not the good kind. If he doesn't have Substitute, I can probably come back in at a later date and do some shenanigans. I'm gonna go into Dragalge. Yeah, he said it didn't. Okay, cool. He's gonna go for a wild charge, so he doesn't set up. I guess he doesn't know I'm banded. We're gonna go for Hidden Power Fire. He goes into Ludicolo. That's not AV. There's a train going by my house. I apologize for that. Now what? I'm gonna go into Executor? Question mark? I have no idea if he's gonna have Ice Beam or what though, because he's got Fake Out. Like, who the hell runs that? I guess I'll go into Slurpuff. You'll be able to hear it soon, trust me. I kind of wish it wouldn't do that and just hit people, because it's really irritating, and it does it every Friday and Tuesday. But can't complain other than that. It's a good neighborhood. It's not like it's right on top of me either. It doesn't shake my house or anything. Okay, thank you for time stalling, sir. I'm pretty sure I was gonna win that, unless I don't know why he just did that though. I don't know why he didn't just finish the game or just forfeit. I don't know what happened, but I think I would have won that. The switch into Floatzel on his Xatu was the game changer, I think. We'll count that as a full game though, because it was over 20 turns. And we'll go on to the next one. Okay, now here's a normal looking NU team. It's got my favorite Fraligator. Electivire, Uxie, Sock. He does have a Defogger, but I might be able to get good use out of this Golem lead. I guess it depends on what he does. If he leads off with that, probably not. I kind of predict him to lead off with that. We're going to go into Golem though either way, because I think Stone Edge over and over is just a good play to make, because they usually carry Thunderwave. Red Tube Emma joined. So he does lead with this. I'm going to go for Stealth Rock. Pornhub Katie. It's great. Stone Edge. I don't know, this team I'm trying to use more fun sets. Calm Minds, Draining Kiss, Slurpuff, Weakness Policy, Lead Golem. It's interesting. It's different. Not, you know, the most effective thing. That does decent damage. Let's do better damage with this. I kind of hoped he would have led with Fraligator there, but he didn't. I don't want to get full parried either with like shenanigans, so I'm gonna go for a Stone Edge on this one, because he probably wants to not take a lot of damage on this. Yeah, that does decent damage. If only I had Endure, I can get a powerful Sucker Punch off, but I don't. But I do get a lot of damage off, so Golem, you did your job. You did your job. You didn't miss Stone Edge, so you did your job. So he goes for a knockoff, probably predicting one of these things to come in. Now here's the cool thing. I think I can... Buddy, why are you smelling the door? I think I can actually set up a Slurpuff here. I don't see an item on this thing, so... Let's just set up some Calm Minds. Golem looks like a retarded soccer ball. I agree. They should make Mega Golem. So he goes into this. This is definitely going to be the Subseed set. I know that for a fact. The question is, do I care? I do have... Actually, no, I don't have Wish. I don't know. God, that train is so loud. I wish you'd fuck off, train. Oh, he goes for Sleep Powder. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for Substitute. Yeah, go away, train. The reason it like honks or whatever. Oh, he's got Sludge Bomb and he's faster. Fuck. Thank God. I got my Citrus Berry, but I'm pretty sure I'm dead. I guess he's using my set I showed on my channel, or he just thought of it himself, but... Well, I don't get the Citrus Berry boost, unfortunately. Infestation did a lot. I guess I just have to let this thing die, unfortunately. I guess he's running... Well, I won the speed tie there. We don't win it here. I guess I need to speed creep and run one more. Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Sleep Powder, Psychic, I guess. He's just like a tank. Well, the good news is Tauros comes in and does work. Let me go change that real quick. I hate doing this because I feel really stupid. But... yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. It hits a defense number, so I probably want to take it out of HP. There we go. Like I said, I hate doing that, but I hate speed ties. So, and if I would have subbed there first, I would have known Sludge Bomb was coming and just switched out into something. Maybe. I might still would have let it die. There's nothing I can really switch out into. Rock Climb, go. Goes into Togetic. Okay, that's okay. You get a second chance, Tauros. Okay. Go for Rock Slide. There you go. Wow, don't get toxic, you stupid bull. I mean, honestly, no, Rock Climb won't kill. Will Rock Slide kill Sock? It's a possibility. It's worth going for. I have aromatherapy, so I can heal this. Why Rock Climb over Return? Because after the sheer force boost, it is effectively it's pretty much a double edge. Only you don't take Life Orb recoil either. Problem is, it's 85% accurate, which in Pokemon terms means you're gonna hit about 70% of the time. So I'm gonna go back into Slurpuff, I suppose. His Executor is low, but it's looking a little grim for me. I need to keep Tauros at a good amount of health. He's just gonna CC. Well, there's no way he's staying in here. I could just aromatherapy right now to keep that Tauros at a good amount of health so Aqua Jet doesn't destroy me in the future. However, if he goes into Executor now, there's pretty much nothing I can do about that. Because he can Sleep Powder. Actually, I'm faster. +1 probably wouldn't kill, though. No, it wouldn't kill. So we gotta go for Draining Kiss. Hope it 2-hit KOs. It looks like it will. I can probably take one Sludge Bomb, maybe. I don't know. It looks like I can, but yeah, no damage variation. Thank you. Okay, that was the #1 counter to that this thing. Problem is for Alligator, I'm thinking Dragalge is a little too slow for this team because it's good, it's powerful and good, but it's too slow. It's not that bulky, especially physically. It's just kind of shitty. And now this thing. God, I love it. Okay, let's do this. He goes for Waterfall. Christ almighty, that is a resisted hit. Alright. Let's switcheroo. We gotta. Actually, that might have been bad. Actually, no. That's better. Dragalge can probably take one and kill this thing. Or I can go into Tauros and depend on Rock Miss. Let's go into Dragalge. Okay. Whatever comes in dies, essentially. Goes into Uxie as fodder. Okay. So the EQ is very obvious. I'm gonna go into Slurpuff. Yeah, really obvious. And I'm going to... What do I want to do here? I don't think I can live a Waterfall from that thing. But I do want to either get damage on it. No, I want aromatherapy so I can live an Aqua Jet if it comes down to it. Goes back into for alligator. I don't like the song. Skip it! So the good news is this thing can't set up. Bad news is that I don't think I can take a waterfall. I kind of need... He kills this, I go into Dragalge or Tauros. Maybe. Let's go for Draining Kiss. I can live one of those. Come on, game. The extra damage could have been really handy. Just for the fact that if I got that extra damage off, I might could have went for an EQ and not a rock climb. So I can go into this, kill whatever comes in, pretty much in one hit. Then he goes into this, or back into this. I think the better play... No, we kind of have to go into Dragalge though. But I'm pretty sure it's lost from here. Yeah, I thought I had Ignore Spectators on. But this stupid thing turns off and Mod Chat Plus doesn't work. So thanks, Showdown. Pretty sure I inputted it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. If I didn't, there it is. Oh, cool. They turned that off. Awesome. Good job, Showdown. Pretty sure Sludge Bomb kills that. Because it's friggin' spec Sludge Bomb. And it kills that. That's okay. The thing here is... he goes into Electivire, which I don't really agree with. Pretty sure I just lost, though. Because this outspeeds unless he's like some weird ass set. Or if this could be Scarfed, too. No, it's not. But yeah, whatever he goes for will kill me. Unfortunately, Tauros doesn't get priority. Goes for Ice Punch. Why not Earthquake? Oh well. That's a close match. Can't think of anything I would have done differently. The only thing is I could have speed crept. If I speed crept, I would have won. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I don't see a defogger, so... New donation from Josv. I think I'm saying that right. You're awesome. Thank you, Josv. Josv? Josvs? Something like that. Huh. He's gonna go for Stealth Rock. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock. I'm gonna go for EQ. Do not burn. Yeah. That damage. Okay. Would have been epic if I would have killed there. Guess it didn't matter. But he doesn't have a defogger. Rocks don't hurt me that bad. They hurt Rotom. Obviously, Persian's gonna fake out. So I'm just gonna EQ in case he doesn't for whatever reason. Also gets U-turn. I gotta watch out for that. Could go into Floatzel, we speed tie. And just start dropping waterfalls on some bitches. I like that idea. Doesn't look like he's life warped, so I don't think it'll hurt that bad if he hits me with something. Slurpuff, I could just go into it and start trying to set up. With Draining Kiss shenanigans. But that thing is really powerful. So I don't know if that's the right decision or not. Especially if it's Assault Vest. So let's go into Floatzel. Start dropping waterfalls on some bitches. Don't know if it'll Oko. Probably Oko a Persian. I don't know about the rest of the stuff. Oh, God! Floatzel, you scary. Now that his water absorb user's out of the way, I can just freely spam waterfalls. Okay, obviously this is scarfed. So we go into Dragalge. I think Dragalge needs to be replaced. Because, yeah, it's powerful, you know, heavy hitter, but it's not really doing it for me. It's too slow, not bulky enough. Poison Dragon's decent for typing, but not in NU. There's a lot of psychic types and ice types. I guess with adaptability it'd be better. He goes into Kangaskhan. I don't really have a good switch in, so it looks like I'm just gonna go for a Sludge Bomb and hope I live whatever hit he goes for. I could go for a Draco as well, but Sludge Bomb pretty much means I can stay in. He just goes for Double Edge, and that kills him one hit. God damn the power. Well, the good news is Floatzel outspeeds and kills it, I'm pretty sure from here. It's not even banded and it fucking... Are you serious, game? God, this thing needs to get the fuck out of NU. I feel like this is too valuable to lose. But at the same time, if this is gone... I'm gonna go an Executor. Of course. And he gets a crit. At least he dies. Fuck you. God, I just hate... I hate Executor, though. I mean, not Executor. I hate Kangaskhan. It's... Get it out of NU. I don't think it's worth saving this. I mean, I could go into Slurpuff. I guess what we have to. He's just gonna U-turn. Okay. That works. If he goes into Rotom, I'm gonna say he's probably gonna try to Trick. No, he goes into Sock. Does Sock have Poison Jab? Why is he going into this? He might have Poison Jab. He does, and he's probably banded, judging by that damage. So what switches into Poison Jab? Absolutely nothing. Who the hell runs Poison Jab on Sock? I don't know. It's bad news for me, though. Executor is not going to be useful at all. Let's go into it. It dies to everything. So, goodbye, Eggy. And then I go into Tauros, and I proceed to rock climb the world. Because I'm pretty sure that's banded because I'm max defense. So we just rock climb. He dies. Okay. Goes into Rotom Fan. I don't really care because honestly, let's go for this because it's more accurate. He's not scarfed. Or he's like, I don't know. I'm just going to go for an EQ because I'll outspeed this, but I don't want to miss. That kills Liepard. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to ditch Dragalge. Wow, he was high rank. I'm going to see what rank he was. Probably 300, I'd say. I don't know, maybe... Wait, no, not NU. He was 1480 something? 170? Nice. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, Dragalge is just... I mean, it's powerful, but that's it. So we need to find a good replacement. Floatzel looks like a really good lead here. Maybe. Maybe even Garbodor. Maybe even Executor. Maybe even Seismitoad. Seismitoad doesn't have any bad leads. Let's actually go with it. Oh. So I don't foresee him staying in. How much does Grass Knot do on how much does Grass Knot do on they used to have examples up on what it did damage on. I'm not sure. Sandslash doesn't look that heavy. So if I were to go for Scald, what would he go into? We'll just go for Earth Power. Goes into Grumpig. It looks like AV Grumpig. No, it's just specially defensive, scary ass Grumpig. This thing gets a grass move, I'm pretty sure. Is a thing. I don't know what Grumpig does, man. If only I had Scald, I'm pretty sure Grass Knot kills it anyway. Plus, he's not gonna stay in on a freaking Seismitoad. Plus, I don't like Scald. Never burns for me. What does this thing do? I'm gonna actually check Smogon again because I don't know what Grumpig really does. The only thing I know it does is, like, it's got a decent move pool. Signal Beam and all that, so I can't really go into Executor. This is probably the set he's running, something like it. And this thing's pretty fast, base 80, so if I were a betting man, I probably just want to go into Slurpuff. Just in case. Yeah, he's just going to Toxic, so that's okay. Pretty sure it gets a grass move if my memory serves, though. But looking at his team, nothing really hurts me. I might be free to just to set up an aromatherapy and all that. It goes into Sandslash. Well, this might make him shit his pants. I do have aromatherapy, so I'm going to go for it now. He goes into Grumpig. Does it get Encore? It might get Encore. Go for Draining Kiss. I do outspeed it. It's got. How does that learn Whirlwind? It's a freaking pig. He may try to Toxic again. So he's got Whirlwind. He's got Toxic. Psychic. Psychic, Toxic. We'll test for the Signal Beam here. And by test for it, I mean go into this and hope he doesn't use it this turn. He just Toxics. Okay. I can heal that, so it's not a big deal. If he's base 80 speed, that means without investment. How is he slower? I don't know. Let's go to Slurpuff. He switches out, which means he kind of fears Executor, I guess. He won't appreciate a Draining Kiss. That is for sure. So I'm going to go for Calm Mind here. Because eventually I can wear that stupid pig down. And this is a red flag that he's going to trick. No questions asked, he's going to trick. So, what do we want to get a Scarf on? Taurus isn't bad. I'd rather have it on it than anything else. If I can just get a free switch into yeah, there's the trick. Okay. That's totally fine with me. I'm gonna go into Seismitoad now. He's gonna hard switch into Sand Slash. I keep cock blocking his Sand Slash, which is funny. He's probably gonna try to spin. If I were a betting man. So I'm just gonna Earth Power. He's gonna go for his rocks. Okay, that's fine. What would he go into here? Maybe his Rotom? No. Grumpig. This thing is getting pretty low on health, so I say just keep Earth Powering it. Wait, why did that one do so much? I guess it didn't. That was the rocks as well. I do get the drop though, so that's good. I'm just gonna keep going for it. He goes into Rotom. Okay. What does he have to really hit me though? I'm gonna go into Garbodor. Because that's what it's there for. Hidden Power. Grass, I guess that was. Not bad. Oh, Garbodor, if you only got freaking knockoff. If only you got freaking knockoff. He's probably going to predict hazards and whatnot. So I'd say he's probably going to go into Sand Slash. So I'm going to go for Seed Bomb because it still hits him harder than pretty much anything else. Gunk Miss hits harder, but, you know, that does a lot because of that Life Orb shit. Goes into Sand Slash and dies. Okay. Cool. I think Slurpuff may be able to do work here, though. Is the thing. I'm going to go into this, and I'm going to go for... Definitely going to go for an Aromatherapy this turn, because two of my things are also, you know, statused, so... I don't think he's going to stay in, because it's too dangerous for him. Ideally, what I want to do is bring this in on something that can't really do much to it, like Spiritomb. He's going to go right into Grumpig. He can't afford me setting up, so he's going to have to roll me out. But either way, I'm going to Calm Mind. Yeah, he's going to Whirlwind. This is good. I can pretty much drop waterfalls on everything. And I don't think anything takes it. So, love this song. Okay, no more Whirlwinder. And Floatzel can't get burned, so if he wants to do that, that's fine by me. Memento. Interesting. And he goes into Slurpuff. Oh, he's gonna be Belly Drum. I could stay in and hit it anyway. And then go for Aqua Jet coming back in. If this shit works, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, he's Calm Mind. He's not even Belly Drum. What am I worried about then? Let's go to Garbodor. If I'd have known that, I would have went to Garbodor in the first place. Yeah, Belly Drum Slurpuff is pretty stupid. Regular, like any other set's fine. He's gonna Resto Chesto, I guess. Okay, well Garbodor, I really don't trust Gunk Shot, so I'm gonna explode. There we go. I'm not putting my life on the line, my like team getting swept on the line with freaking not doing it. Then we Aqua Jet. What's up, Ellie? I see you're doing a great job modding. He's gonna forfeit. That was a sweet victory. I like that one. Yeah, after that, there was nothing he could do. He had 2 things left, and they get owned by Aqua Jet, so... Good game, though. That was a good game. Alright, on to the next one. But yeah, it's like I said, it's pretty shitty, because as you level up, if you don't have really cheap shit to counter the other cheap shit, there's no point in even playing. You might as well just quit, forfeit. Huh. What would he lead with? I figured he would lead with that, but in the case he didn't, I would have got an advantage on a lot of stuff, so... The Ice Beam's really obvious, so we go right into Garbodor. Frost Breath, that's the one that always crits, so... I mean, he can go into Dragalge all day. But I don't want to be that guy that overpredicts constantly. Goes into Cling Cling. I'm fine with that. It's not a bad hit. If only Garbodor got Earthquake. He's gonna shift gear in my face. Well, that's a little scary, but I think I can take. I think I can take him. He misses anyway, so sucks to be him. He's gonna forfeit. Man, I don't blame you. Okay, I forfeited 3 in a row. He forfeited 1. Let's go for a 5th forfeit. Okay. Aside from Feraligatr and Haunter and Kadabra, it looks like a pretty interesting team. Like, those things are... I know what they're going to do. Kind of boring. I don't know what Torterra's really going to do. Probably just set up rocks. Okay. Best case scenario. I think the best lead is Executor. I think so, at least. Because Executor has literally done nothing. So we're going to go straight away for the substitute. If he roars me out, then that's okay too. We'll go for Psychic in the event he does have Roar. No, just Stone Edge, and that doesn't even break my sub. So I also need to change this HP number. Eventually I'll get drops though, and he'll run out of synthesis, so I need to change this HP number though. I forgot about that. To an odd number, and we'll speed creep even more. Alright, we sub again, we'll get the Citrus Berry. He's gonna synthesis again, it's fine. I'm hoping that he doesn't really have a good way to deal. It doesn't look like he has a good way to deal with this, so yeah. And eventually he's bound to miss this. Oh, that's terrible. Well, he's freed from Infestation. He can switch. How much did Infestation do in the first place? Not that much, probably. No. Let's just Psychic for the win there. Alright, cool. He goes into Licky Licky. Okay, I'll take your HP. Will knockoff break the sub if... I don't know, we can see. I mean, we can still substitute endlessly on this thing. So I ain't even mad at it. I'm glad Executor is finally able to do something, because before it just kind of didn't do much. It's one of those things that if the team isn't prepared for it, it does work. But the thing is that there's so much knockoff and shit that it usually doesn't do anything. But I mean, I can just do this forever. It actually doesn't break at that time, which is interesting. Then I can Infestation and be a real dickhead. And he can Wish Stall, of course, but I think that eventually I'm going to switch out into Slurpuff, maybe. Or eventually I'll get drops, I should say. In fact, I probably should just keep going for Psychic, because he may not Wish again. No, he does. Well, if he doesn't have Protect, then he dies. I'm pretty sure he does, though. So we'll sub just to see. He doesn't! Oh, shit, son. Okay, then I can kill him.
It's time for a little blood.
Well, actually, he doesn't have... he didn't Wish that turn, so... Unfortunately, it does break that time. Thank you, Bucklew, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Well, Executor just brute force leech seeded his way to victory there. Obviously he's gonna go into Haunter. Yeah, I figured. Oh, Garbodor, why can't you get friggin' something besides your current moves? Actually, Garbodor can't hit Haunter for shit. Looking at it. But still, I need to switch. So... worst case scenario, I don't know, this is why I should test teams before, because I'd put Rock Blast on. I guess it saved me during that one game with the Slurpuff, but still. I mean, Haunter's still really frail. I think we just go for Gunk Miss regardless. Because I can't afford... Look at that. It still does a shit ton. I can't really afford it, you know. He goes into Regirock. That does dick all. But I do get a poison, so that's good. He may double switch here. Yeah, I figured. But that's okay. We don't have to predict and over-predict and stuff because Garbodor isn't that important. He gets an Assault Vest now, which I'm fine with as well. Kills me with Shadow Ball. Alright. But we get a free switch into Tauros, and that was the main thing I wanted. And I guess... Probably gonna go out into Regirock. So I'm gonna do a prediction. Go out into Executor. That was really risky, but thankfully it did pay off. And we do outspeed Regirock because it's really slow. So let's go for Substitute. He goes for Stone Edge. Alright. Probably Assault Vest if I were to put my money on it. So let's Leech Seed. Even if he goes into Haunter, that's okay. Because Seed's good to have on everything. Yeah, AV Regirock is good. Surprised he's staying in though. I guess he knows I don't have the Giga Drain. Yeah, that's true. So he misses another Stone Edge. And he goes into Haunter now. This is great because now I can Psychic. He might have been predicting an Infestation there. But nope. Okay, now that huge ass threat is out of the way. And now Slurpuff has a much easier time. So he goes into for Alligator. I could seed him. He goes straight for an Ice Punch. Awesome. I'll just stay in and go for Psychics. He's going to SD, and that's really scary. I can live one, though. I probably should have substituted there. And I get frozen. Of course. Well, at least I get 2 Citrus Berries. I do have Aromatherapy. Do I want to save it? I mean, Seismitoad isn't going to get a use if I don't. So, and the best thing to hit me with is Ice Punch, it looks like. So, I mean, that's fine. And he gets crit. Okay. It's okay. We're still in this. God damn it. So this thing right here is not that threatening. I think we should just stay in an Aqua Jet. Of course, it's going to be Sash and have Energy Ball and stuff. Yeah. Oh god, it's not. Look at Floatzel doing work. Okay. Yeah, sorry for the Executor, but I don't get a chance to use that thing often, so... So who's gonna get thumbnail duty in this session? Tauros, Floatzel, Executor, probably. So what would he lead with? Primeape? If I were a betting man, I'd say Primeape or that. We're gonna lead with Executor in case it's Laron. But it's not, it's Rotom Fan. My arch nemesis. Okay, Garbodor, go. Gunk Miss, go. Gunk Miss hits everything except Laron, and that gets hit by Drain Punch. So that Jinx though is very dangerous. Oh, look at that crit! That's what I'm talking about. I do have the Seed Bomb though. This may kill. If this does 180, this does 160. And that was a crit, and this does... No, it won't kill. What am I thinking? These things do like to carry HP Grass. If he wants to try to burn me, that's okay too. Or status me, because I do have Slurpuff to heal that off. And I also have the Sweet Veil, so I can't be put to sleep by that. It's just I might get tricked by that. So that's the one thing I gotta look out for. If I Calm Mind enough, it doesn't matter if I'm a mono attacker because Magmortar can't touch me anyway. I don't know if he'll stay in or not though. We'll go for a Seed Bomb, see what he goes into. He goes into Jinx. That does a shit ton. Why would you go into Jinx there? I'm gonna go to Slurpuff, predicting the lovely Kiss though. God, don't be Specs and push my shit in with an Ice Beam. Okay, Psyshock. That looks like it's Scarfed. If I were a betting man, I'd say that was Scarfed. What does he have on his team that can really hurt me? I don't think he'll stay in for the Dazzling Gleam. I can't see him staying in. He does stay in. Why would you stay in? Well, this sucks. I'll have to go out in something else now. I guess Tauros, I don't know. Right, maybe that's Specs, actually. That's probably Specs, because that was doing a lot. Yeah, that's Specs. Looking at his team, nothing appreciates a Rock Slide, and if he does go into that, or that, that's okay. I don't know why he'd stay in though, because I could have just Dazzling Gleamed and hurt him really bad. And then I can Earthquake this. If he goes into this, that's bad, but that's okay. Primeape, A. Garbodor, go. It's pretty obvious he's going to U-turn, but that's okay. Goes back into Jinx. Now the question is, do I want to let Slurpuff die, or do I want to try to come in later? Nothing really appreciates a Psyshock is the thing. Floatzel is not going to be good with this around. Garbodor has utility still. Slurpuff, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a sweep or anything anyway. Because Laron probably has Iron Head now that I think about it. So I think we just fodder off Slurpuff here. And then we can go into Executor. I know it for a fact he's Specs now. So let's go for... a Leech Seed. Goes into Rotom Fan. Here's the thing. I think I can take an Air Slash from this thing. I think I can. I'm going to guess that he's Scarfed. But he might try to trick me. If he tricks me, that's going to suck. I'm just going to go into Garbodor either way. He is going to Air Slash. Okay. Could go Boom. Goes into Primeape. Oh, God! Garbodor. Jinx comes in again. Garbodor still has utility, I feel like. Maybe. We might just want to die. He may go for Ice Beam anyway, but no, he keeps going for Psyshock like a trooper. The thing is, though, nothing really switches into Tauros now. So let's go into it. Every time this thing comes in, though, it really chafes my asshole. So I think we're just gonna go for an EQ. I think that's a good middle ground. I don't think he can switch into anything except Lairon, actually. Basically, though, this is turning into every time Jinx comes in, something dies. So here, actually, I'm gonna go for a Rock Slide because even if he does go into that, I can Earthquake it, or just go into Seismitoad. There we go. I don't agree with letting Jinx die because Jinx really gives my team a hard time. He goes into Magmortar. Why? Is he Scarfed? I guess he'd have to be, wouldn't he? Why would he go into this? He is Scarfed. Fuck. Why does he have two Scarfers? Well, the good news is that I can come in with this and just spam my water moves. I thought he was actually bluffing there. But, oh well. What the hell? What the hell's going on? Showdown, what are you doing? Showdown. Why is Showdown server in like the back of a movie theater with some fat guy like spilling butter off his popcorn on it? It's like an 80s IBM or something. What is it? What? That was a good game. That was a good game. I can't get back on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to come back. Showdown, what are you doing, man?